Act 1. During Pogo's journey across new and unfamiliar terrain, he encounters many oddities and abstractions of the known world. Something is clearly amiss in this place. Pogo traverses the world, overcoming the challenges of getting around on his Pogo leg, and in level 1, the introduction and tutorial, we start to set up the world and story. Our hero Pogo stumbles across a mysterious structure, and it appears to be a place of mad and dangerous science. This leads us on to level 2, which is the science lab and the introduction of our companion character, and in terms of the story, meeting the mentor. In the science lab, Pogo finds a mutant contraption trapped and locked in a cage, being used as part of this madcap frontier science research. This is the wacky wild west of the known galaxy. Pogo, the coward that he is, Pogo decides to flee. Why? Because he is a coward. That's why he lost his leg in the first place, and his miserable former career as pirate captain is what defines him. He's an unlucky, useless idiot. Unfortunately, in his idiocy and calamitous struggles with his new Pogo leg, he breaks the science experiment and releases the mutant. Meet Bullseye. His name is Bullseye, people call him Eyeballs. He sees everything, or so he says. It's hard to believe looking at him. You see, Eyeballs is a one-eyed mutant with one arm and a disastrous sense of direction. He flies around the world emitting an air of adventure and disaster rolled into one tightly packed ball of energy. He's delighted to be free, and he pursues his saviour and offers his services. Pogo is grumpy, pissed off, and he just wants to find his goddamn leg. He doesn't have time for any of this bollocks. Reluctantly, with little choice in the matter, Pogo continues on his quest with a newfound friend in tow. Together, they make their way through the world, this comical pair of otherworld unlucky adventurers. Along their quest, they encounter many dangers, working against each other as often as they are alongside each other. They are a comically hopeless duo, destined to fail. They set off to confront Moby the Mad Whale. Level 3. Into the forest and the discovery of a sunken pirate ship. Also acts as crossing the first threshold within the story. Along their journey, they discover a crashed spaceship. It's a classical pirate ship with otherworldly Wild West thrusters strapped to the sides. No wonder it crashed, it looks like shit. And it also looks like something straight out of those crazy Wild West science labs. Searching the remains, they find a mysterious artifact, glowing and humming and oozing a curious magical quality. Unsure of what to do, they fight over what to do with the discovery, and Pogo wins the fight. Accidentally, of course, trying to flee the danger. He ends up with a weird mechanical heart fused to his back. This is the world talisman, and a mechanical magical heart known as the Heart of Orhungle. It sends a charge through his system. His Pogo little leg springs into overdrive, and his otherwise useless wooden peg leg bursts into action. Pogo's wooden leg transforms into a magical object, a weird and otherworldly thruster and abstract contraption. It closely resembles the Mad Hat science of the Wacky West Science Labs where the duo first met. Pogo, with his newfound abilities, can now move more freely, and together the comical pair of hopeless adventurers continue on with a newfound sense of hope and optimism. Level 4. Pirates at the Swamp. The next stop on their journey leads them to descend into a murky, mysterious swamp filled with dastardly pirate bandits, on the prowl looking for easy victims and quick coin. The bandits attack our heroes as they enter the magical forest. They somehow manage to fight back, flee and escape. In their panic, they discover a new mysterious path, slide into a hidden part of the forest by accident, and stumble across the willow tree. The willow tree, like the heart talisman, has a distinct magical otherworld aura. They approach the tree and are surprised to find it speaks. They commune with the willow and it informs them of their discovery, destiny and quest. They continue onwards with an even greater sense of optimism, but a nagging fear of the unknown rages inside our hero. Pogo wants his leg back badly. Newfound knowledge of his role in this quickly escalating and dangerous quest has scared him to new heights. His sense of cowardice has reached its peak. Unfortunately, Pogo's cowardly nature makes his quest all the more difficult, calamitous and comical. Only with his newfound ally will he have the strength to endure and overcome the challenges ahead. It is in this moment and at this stage in the story that the duo begin to accept each other fully. They start to work together properly and proceed onwards into the heart of danger. Level 5. The Pirate's Cove. The next step for the hopeless duo is a treacherous pirate's cove tucked away in the deep recesses of this island. It's filled with bandits, big old piles of gold, crystal skulls that illuminate the murky, mysterious, treasure-filled palace of wonder. The shiny mountains of gold blocked by pirates of the land. The duo navigate the mountains of gold, collecting a few souvenirs along the way. They defeat their enemies and exit Pirate Cove, descending onwards into the Pirate Pool. Level 6. The Pirate Ship, the Pool, and the first boss battle. The Pirate Pool is the home of their first true challenge, a notorious pirate captain on a quest to claim Moby the Mad as his crowning trophy to add to his collection. This nomadic mercenary takes aim at the duo and a boss battle ensues. The duo defeat the Pirate King, and he shares a secret with them. Every island they seek to cross on their quest to find Moby is filled with a new danger and sense of adventure. Everything the duo hope to avoid. Each world has its own treacherous band of pirates, each crew captained by an increasingly ferocious pirate captain. For all of his bluster, this Pirate King is nothing but an imposter. Each island on their road to Moby presents a new challenge, a new pirate cruise to overcome, and a magical sense of wonder and exploration. If they are to succeed, they have to defeat them all, world by world, one by one. They continue onwards. End of Act 1. Will you help them?